Hi everyone. Today we're going to look at a PLC programming application we'll be using to do more software and simulator in order to control it. Now this question originally came from plctalk.net, and the user wanted to have 7 motors, and when the user activated any of the motor with 7 switches, the first motor starts right away. If any other switch was done within a 5-second delay that he wants between the motors, then it would delay and then start the next switch. So if you can picture, for example, all 7 switches and someone comes up and turns them all on at once, you want to avoid that inrush of current to start those motors. And in order to do so, what we have to do is come up with a program that'll do that. So Peter Steinhoff answered the question with a very elegant, simple method of controlling this, and that's what we'll look at. So basically what he said was, we're going to take a down counter. So the counter here will just count down, and it will control everything. And then if we look at our screen here, so we have our down counter and our preset value, and all we do on this particular one, you'll see that it's pulsed by a 1 second, so we have a 1 second there. And then if we look at our first motor, as soon as we have that first switch goes on, what will happen is it will calculate the motor time delay, which is the counter that we originally had times 1,000, because the timers in the Do More software are at milliseconds, and then it will add 5 to that down counter for us. So what will happen is it'll set our on delay start for that motor. So if we first start out, that counter will be 0, so we times that by 1,000, it's still going to be 0, so it'll start right away. Then the counter will then count down, so if any other switch came on, then it will delay it. And then what we have here in the next line here is there's our motor switch. It passes by our first scan flag, goes into our timer, and then when the timer's done, it turns it on. So that's basically the circuit that we need for every timer or every motor that we're going to connect to our system. And in this particular case, we have 7 of them, but you could just add more and more on, and the program remains the same. You use the same code. So what we'll do is we have it up here on my screen, and here's our simulator. So we have X1 to X7, which represents our motor inputs, and you can see if I turn on 7, output 7 immediately turns on. And since it's past 5 seconds, if I turn on Y6, then output 6 comes on. But what happens is if I turn on things quicker, so 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, you notice there's a delay now. So you'll see between each one, it's going to be delaying 5 seconds until they all come on. Now turning off motors is not really a huge issue, because it just cuts off the current. So we can just turn them off, and you see they go off instantly. So I can do any pattern I'd like, and it will always delay the 5 seconds between each output comes on. So something like that, you see how quickly I turn them on, and then it will repeat the pattern exactly. So the program was very straightforward, and there's a great job by Peter. All of the information, and you can download this program to try for yourself at our website at www.accautomation.ca. And you can help us out, do us a favor, and help other people find this information by giving us a thumbs up on this video. And you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel that we have here. And to keep up with all of the latest news, you can also subscribe to our website. All right. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.